Ohayo! Hajimemashite. Malik Torihane. Hello, freaky darlings. Welcome to another lovely Monday. How are we all today? Isabella, hello. How is the weather out where everybody is at today? I know that it started to snow last night over here in Dunwich, and I woke up this morning to, like, my vehicle buried in 3 feet of snow. Boo Ginyu? Ginbu? Yes, it's a Ginbu. And hello, Isela. Yeah, I woke up to my vehicle buried in 3 feet of snow, and it was not fun trying to dig it out. Cold, but not much snow. As you might be able to ascertain, due to the amount of the white stuff that we got last night, I was not able to go for my walk. I was not willing to brave the elements in such a manner. Oh my goodness. Hello. You almost never get snow? second. Wow, really? Never a white Christmas? I mean, we're past Christmas, so, like, it'd be a white New Year right now, but... Heck yeah, Isabella, do it. Margaret, did you actually manage to finish your shoveling, or you still got some to do? I fortunately don't have to do much in the way of shoveling. We have our plow people out here trying to take care of it. Done for now. Well, that's not frickin' ominous. Yeah. Winter is not coming. It is for sure here. Now the only question is, how bipolar is winter going to be? Is it going to be, the regular kind of winter where it'll, go away when it's supposed to? Or is it going to bite, scratch, and claw to stay here for as long as possible? Warm day in March. I mean, it's been doing that already. Over here in Dunwich, man, like, I have days where there is, like, where it's like today, where it's frigid and freezing. But then we have days where it is, like, it's warm. Like, tantalizingly warm. And that's one of the reasons why I keep, like, having, like, sniffle issues, is because, like, the weather just can't make up its mind. Is it going to be frigid? Is it going to be warm? Which one does it want to be? You know what I really should do? Let's see. Just to make sure these horns are on even keel. There we go. There we go. Yeah, the weather's already teasing me with, like, oh, you want to go for a walk today? Oh, well, don't worry. It's it's nice and warm today. You don't have to bundle up too much. Then the very next day, frigid, icing death. Oh, you thought it was going to be warm? Oh, not so. Yes, sometimes a horn can be bigger than the other one, but, my OCD isn't going to let it happen. I can't do it. Especially when I know that I can correct it. If it is within my power, I have to have it that way. There is no sun? Where do you live, Alaska? Do you live in that one town in Alaska where, like, oh, well, no, because you wouldn't get any snow. You live in some other geographical oddity. I mean, sure, Dunwich itself is a geographical oddity. No sun. Sounds like Seattle. Seattle has like two different types of weather. It's called flannels and depression. There was an area that I used to live in where that seemed to be like the perpetual state for most of the time. It would either just be cloudy and rain or blisteringly hot sun. There was never an in-between, it seemed like. Isaiah, having lived on another planet, I can tell you you're not missing much. Though this lovely world of ours has entreated me to some of the most craziest weather patterns I have ever experienced. But I think that's what kind of keeps things around here interesting. I think it would be kind of boring if everywhere was just the same. I mean, if you could experience everything in the same place all over the planet, like, what would be, like, you know, where would be the incentive to, like, go other places? Right. Indeed, Earth is a beautiful yet utterly stupefying planet. It's such a fascinating little dirt ball. I have been both proud and bewildered to call it my home. Also, if I'm not mistaken, this is absolutely bewildering. One, two, there are nothing but ladies in the chat. Is it ladies' night already? This is fascinating. My entire 1.8% female viewership, I believe, is in the chat right now. This is a glorious day. Round of applause, ladies. Round of applause. Leave it to the ladies to represent and get things done around here. Because it's ladies' night. Well, that is a fascinating question. I think you have to consider, like, how much are our natural resources? How much are the natural resources of Earth worth in the greater galactic scheme of things? Like, how do we know the natural resources of Earth are even worth anything to the other inhabitants of the universe? Like, we ascribe such a high value to gold, but how do we know, like, that gold isn't just, like, water on another planet? There was a manga called Cashman, where this alien, like, crash landed on Earth, and the fuel that his ship uses is, like, it's so super plentiful on their planet that it's cheap. But on our planet, the fuel that goes into his spaceship is gold. So he was stuck having to work jobs on Earth in order to make enough money to get gold just so he could go back home. I mean, who knows? It could be a situation like in the original English dub, like when Frieza was, like, going over Planet Namek, and, you know, the computer is just like, you know, Planet Namek has no resources of any worth and has little to no industry or commerce. On the bright side, there is plenty of parking. For all we know, we could be, you know, the parking lot planet to some alien. I mean, I was brought here on accident, you know. I came for the occult and stayed for the booba and donuts, you know. So I don't know, you know, 6 of one, half of another, I suppose. Oh, we were just going over the financial potential of Frieza taking over our planet and selling it. Like, what, what could Earth offer the greater universe that aliens might not have elsewhere? Like I said, I was brought here for a cult, and I wound up hanging around because you guys have booba and donuts. Anime wasn't, anime's not that bad either. It's a fascinating little world you guys have here. Kazo is a bouncer. He is the one mod, the one bouncer we have here in the lounge. He's here in work uniform. Humans are alien waifus to aliens. This is very much true. I am living proof, For every human that wants to fornicate with, an inhuman creature, there are plenty of inhuman creatures who wish to do that in the most PG way that I can put that. He is just standing at the door. We are at the lounge with open bar. Kazo, as a bouncer, has complete access to the bar and the pantry. He is doing just fine, I'll have you know. Yeah, I was gonna go like creepier with it and do the Ginyu forehead veins on it, but I think this is good enough. I don't think we have to go super duper creepy. Let's open up, I need a Majin Buu so that I have a color palette to pin drop. I'm wringing my hands menacingly. You know, for all the renders that I have, I should have, like, a Majin Buu, like, right at the ready, and I still have to, like, dig for all of them. I reckon this one will work. It's keyed Buu, but it'll work. It's actually like a kind of a interesting concept. The gum monster body snatcher gets got by another just wholehearted body snatcher. Oh my goodness, Cedrian, like, I was on Twitter a couple of days ago, and Zentreya actually, like, ate, like, super, like, triple hot spicy noodles on stream. And she was just like, oh, I don't think that, you know, that they did anything bad to me. And then, like, hours later, she commented that, like, she was being destroyed on the toilet. I told her to send me all of her spicy nudes. Because I adore spicy noodles. They're delicious. Hey, I sympathize. The pantry is loaded with yummy, tasty thingies. Spicy nudes. Ooh, that's the next one. I was curious about the same thing. I wondered where that came out of. Okay, it seems we have somebody who wants to try and use the chat for dumb purposes. Kazu, if you would be so kind. Thank you, Kazo. Yeah, can't do anything about that being up on the monitor right now, but yeah, don't do that, Debbie Downer. If you wanna make a fool of yourself, please do it somewhere else. We're over here trying to have fun and just enjoy our time together. We're not trying to be trolls. There are plenty of other places you can do that. Do it somewhere else. And there you have it, people. You got to see Kazo flex his wrench for the first time. Yeah, the more we talk, the faster it gets pushed off screen, so... Thank you, everybody. I apologize for the party pooper. I will reiterate that the lounge is a place for everybody, but do please, you know, have some consideration for the other people who are in here. I do try to keep political talk and stuff out of the lounge because this is just a place for us to try and come and hang out and have a little bit of fun. You can get into all that anywhere else on the internet. Let's try to keep it out of here, shall we? Pyrobite, knock it off. Kazo, he's trying to come back on an alt account. Take care of that guy. I'm not gonna tolerate that, you guys. You can't come in here and do that kind of stuff in the chat and then try to come in on an alt account. I have mods in here for a reason, so please knock it off. Yeah, it's sadly all we can do for right now, but... Like I said, I don't want to... We're not trying to deal with that kind of stuff in here. We're trying to have a good time. I don't care for political posturing from either side on any kind of subject, so... Please just take it elsewhere. That's all I'm asking. Again, I apologize, lovelies. I had hoped that we would be able to go the entire length of the channel without something like that happen. But this channel is not the place for that kind of stuff. Like I said, you could find that stuff anywhere else on the internet. I know, Isaiah. It's just, you know, I want this to be a place where everybody can come and hang out and stuff, and, you know, it just stinks when some people want to come in and they just, you know, it doesn't matter what they're trying to say, you know. They could just be coming in here and spamming, you know, just something dumb. You know, just trying to ruin the atmosphere and stuff, and I'm not going for that. You know, I like this to be a nice relaxing atmosphere where we can all talk. So, you know, if you want to come in here and you want to be nice, you want to engage, you want to chat, that's fine. But if you want to come in here and you want to do something dumb like that, that's why we have mods in here for a reason. Yeah, we can only do so much, but, you know, like I said, hopefully some people, you know, will have a little bit more respect for the other people who are in here trying to enjoy themselves. Okay, KKK. Get out of here, please. Yeah, I kind of had the feeling when he sent the dab emoji. I don't know what you're hoping to gain, but if you keep coming on here, we'll keep banning you. Or getting rid of you, however we can. Yeah, thank you for being on point, Kazo. I appreciate it. I don't know what he's hoping to get out of doing whatever dumb crap he's doing, but yes, they are. Genetics are weird. What has science done? Yeah, Kazo's good people. He's been doing a lot for me and like the Discord server and stuff. He's been one of my mods for like the longest time, almost since the server started. Yeah, that is true. I mean, have you seen, you know, Bulma and Vegeta? What you're gonna do is go out, get a job, and help me raise our child. Takes off in spaceship 2 seconds later. That was a year and a half ago, so, you know, you tell me. Oh, he's back. I know it was like to add filler, but I don't even know why they had like Vegeta leave the planet in the anime version. Because like in the manga, he actually never leaves the planet. I mean, I know it was just filler, but still. No, in the manga, he never left the planet. When they tried to wish Goku back and he said he'll come back later, Vegeta wound up staying on Earth. He never left to go and try and find Goku. I can tell too. He's not fooling anybody. Yeah, I can't do that until after we hit the monetization threshold. They won't allow me to put custom emotes and stuff in chat yet. If he wants to play nice, you know, if people want to play nice, they can stay. If they want to be edgelords and use our chat for something it's not meant to be used for, then they can go. Actually, Blue Mew, I think it's actually supposed to be the other way around. That Ginyu took over Boo's body. I called him Ginbu. Hey, Isaiah, like I said, I just draw them. I don't write the stories, I just draw them. Any kind of continuity snarls or whatever, you gotta take those ones up with Masako. Hey Ruby, what's going on, man? Yeah, I think it's like something where like Boo, like once Ginyu like took over Boo's body, he like shape-shifted the horns or something. I don't know. Like I said, I didn't write the story, and you know, Masako really just only gives me snippets of what I need to know for the artwork, unless like greater context is required. So mean, if worse comes to worse, if I absolutely must, I will disable the on-screen chat log. I can still see everything that you guys type to me, for the most part. Certain things get filtered out. But I don't know why, people like that are just, you're just trying to come in here and ruin everybody else's time. Alright, Isaiah. I also already went into the server and warned the other mods about a potential troublemaker, so... Go, it's coming out pretty nice. There we go. This one's just about ready. I just want to add a couple more details to it. Yeah, just don't even bother with giving him a chance anymore. He's already proved that he doesn't have the responsibility to handle the chat well. He does not have the responsibility or the maturity to be allowed any chat privileges. Yeah, Kessa, you know what to do. Just keep an eye out for that guy. Ooh, no, that's the wrong one. Wrong color. Yeah, Twitter's the perfect place for that, nonsense. Do it there. Go through here, I want to make sure, we don't have any, I can see, some of these lines where I did the fill in. They're kind of jagged. I'd like them not to be. Also got some spaces that we missed. Okay, since that's the way this guy wants to play it, I'm sorry, everybody. I can still see your messages, but for right now... Where is it? For right now, we're going to disable the chat so that I can still see all of your guys' messages, but we're not going to display any of them so that this guy can't have his idiocy shown to the world. Wrong lever. Like I said, I could still see everybody's messages, so, you know, we're just not going to put them up on screen for immature people to abuse. Yeah, I might put a picture up there in a minute. I don't know. Oh. Swizzle sticks. I'm on the wrong layer again. I keep doing that. Let me look something. I'll put something up over there so that it's not just an empty blank space. Let's see. Yeah, here we go. I found something. Just give me a second. Here we go. That's good for right now. we'll give you the yeah, no button. Couple more things to do with this one, and then we'll be finished with this one. We can move on to the next one. The weather? Oh my god, the weather out here in Dunwich is ridiculous, man. Like I said, yesterday it was nice and relatively warm for most of the day, and I actually managed to get out and go for a walk. Today there's like 3 feet of snow. And according to the weather, it's like supposed to be like spiking into the almost into the 50s in another day or two. So, the weather can't make up its mind as to what it wants. Oh, you're in Texas. Yeah, isn't it always, like, warm down there? I've actually never been to Texas, so I couldn't speak on it. Ooh. Hold up. Gotta save this. I almost did the bad thing and saved it just as the PNG and did not save any of the work in the PSD document. Which I did before, and that's bad. There we go. The weather can be bipolar down there too. Yeah, I think this one's good. Masako will add a couple of little things to it like he usually does, but I think overall this one's ready and good to go. He is kind of in that "oh Lord, he coming" kind of pain train coming through kind of way, isn't he? He dead. Good job with the wrench there, Kazo. I'm not entirely sure, but I originally thought that this whole, the Good Cell, I thought that series, I thought Masako had ended it a while ago. I could have been mistaken, though. I thought it, like, ended after the Tournament of Power. I can't remember. Did he, like, leave it open for a continuation? It was a while ago, so I can't remember. Yeah, it could be. It could be like a small expansion to the story. He did that with Raditz, and I think he did it with Ranch. Well, yeah, the ranch one, like, I mean, let's not get it twisted. The ranch stories were like some of the most popular stories on his entire channel. The Raditz turned good one, all the stuff with ranch, and the good Gine ones. And I think even to a lesser extent, like, I think his the Girl Coup ones were also like really popular. He has some that, like, really, really resonate with people. And they really, really dig it. Oh, you have no idea. I have seen some things that I do not wish to see of my Daughteru. No, please do not. Yeah, I mean, I brought that up before, Blue Mew. Like, you know, I'm kind of in that same boat that, like, I don't exactly agree with the direction Masako took with her. But she is still, like, one of the characters that I, you know, had a great deal of influence doing, and I still love her. Monkey. Big monkey. I remember a long time ago I had an OC that I used to be all monkey brain for. That was a long, long time ago, though. Oh, absolutely, Isabella. In a lot of ways, I feel like you have like almost as much to do with Ranch as I did. You know, I know a lot of people like look at some of the stuff that you've done for Ranch as like, you know, basically what was going on with her. I'm kind of in that boat too. Like I've talked about it before, like that really cute image you have of like Ranch cuddling up to Raditz and like getting under his hair, using his hair as a blanket. I thought that was like super duper cute. Oh, Kazo, Isabella has done like a lot of fan art and stuff of Ranch. She actually contributed a lot to like the whole fan art community for that particular version. Like among like there's like there was like a whole like channel on DeviantArt dedicated to that particular what if, and Isabella and I had like a lot of pieces up on that particular group. I gotta sneeze. Whew. Pardon me. I actually didn't realize that we'd been going for almost 2 hours. Holy moly. Just give me a sec, guys. I'm gonna take a quick stand-up break and go and grab something to drink. I will be right back. See you in a minute, lovelies. Alrighty, lovelies, I'm back. We'll give it some time. If I know for a fact that we have mature people, You know, people who can be responsible and grown up, only in the chat. Then we might turn the chat, on-screen chat function back off. But again, I can still see everything that you guys are saying, so... It's just we're not going to give a visual platform to literal children. Like I said, I don't know what you're hoping to gain out of doing what you were doing, but not here. But, yeah, like I said, Isaiah, I can still see everything you guys are saying, so... I'm still here. We're still doing our thing. We're not going to let that little speed bump deter us from enjoying each other's company. Aw, Kazo, if we wanted the planet blown up, we'd have done it already. We're gonna give you guys a couple hundred more years, see if you can clean this up. But I live here. By the way, is anybody in chat, are you guys familiar with a cartoon called Villainous? I believe it's on Cartoon Network. No. I only just discovered it like a month or so ago. It's actually, it seems to be like it seems like a very funny show, like from the clips and stuff that I've seen. I only just found out today that actually Markiplier did a voice in it, or a couple voices. The one he's most known for, though, is Black Hot, which is a muscular JoJo version of the main antagonist of the series, Black Hat. Villainous. Made that eye a little derpy. It seems like a very funny show. And my brother's in it. But like the main villain of the series, who's like the boss of the main characters, Black Hat. I guess like he's like the overarching villain of like the entire Cartoon Network multiverse. Yeah, this is the meeting of the two 21s. Black Hat. It's my brother. From another mother. He's my half-brother. He's more demon than tentacle creature like I am. His goal was to conquer the universe, mine was to open a lounge. If you look in his office, if you ever look at any scenes of him in his office, you'll notice that he and I decorate very similarly. We also have a very similar penchant for fine linen and clothing, although I do think I pick better colors than he does. Give me a second or two. I'll open this up. There you go. This isn't official artwork of him. It's fan art, but it's very good. Boom. There's my brother. He wanted to be a supervillain, I wanted to be a lounge owner. He does wear a monocle better than I do. I chose to wear sunglasses. I meet up with him, Alistair, and Lemmy on twice a week in order to play card games. He's a ruthless cheater. Black Hat can ride motorcycles. I cannot. Of the two of us, he is taller. I am short. If I was going to play card games on motorcycles, it would more likely be he'd be on a motorcycle and I'd be on like a Vespa scooter. Card games on motorcycles! By the way, I know I haven't released a schedule for the week yet. I will release one probably a little bit later today, after the stream more likely. I also have to do some promoting and stuff. Yeah, some of those D wheels do look like Vespa scooters. But no, considering that our the commission queue is actually kind of small, we might do some fun stuff later in the week. It has actually been so long since I watched Yu-Gi-Oh! 5Ds. Oddly enough, I did get a video for Yu-Gi-Oh! Shared with me. I can't remember what channel it was or whatever, but this guy, like, I guess he, like, holds tournaments where he unbans, like, half the ban list or something. And, like, he did one, and he's like, I may have gone too far. My one friend at the LGS actually tried to convince me to buy Yu-Gi-Oh cards. Yeah, that's where I saw it. Yeah, Kazo, you had shared it in the in our games area. Did you watch that whole thing, Kazo? I didn't get the chance to watch all of it. It was a little too long for me, and I had, I had to get ready for the stream. Yeah. I unbanned half the ban list to prove a point to Konami and God. What wound up like winning? Was it something like just absurd and broken? I can only imagine it was because, it's a non-ban list tournament. Oh yeah, Isaiah. Say what you will about Toriyama, he designed a, for all the things that, 21 is, she is top tier quality waifu. Yeah, I remember, like, earlier in the video, like, in the part that I did watch, he did say that, like, most of the times when he did it, the games are still, like, overwhelmingly won by what was the meta. Evil 21 fits a very particular niche. She is not only the bad girl, but she's also a monster girl waifu. But yeah, for all the flack that I give 21 as like a overall like a character and everything, and like in a couple of ways I feel like she's a bit overrated, she is still a top tier waifu. Toriyama put his best foot forward on that one. She's not a vorist, she just eats. That's like saying Majin Buu is a vorist. He's not, he just eats. We'll take this one. This one should get us all the colors we need for a good sell. Now, if 21 was going to be real, like, you know, canon in the story, like, they would have to retool her a lot. Because her video game backstory is just dumb. But I think she's somewhat like Mira and Toa. She fits into the video game world just fine, you know, so they don't have to do a whole lot there. Just leave her there, let her, you know, let her be the object of fantasy there. 21 is one of those instances where I'm just like, you know, if you were just written a little bit better and your video game backstory isn't like as so dumb and convoluted, I would probably think you were a badass character. Her design is fire, don't get me wrong. I like her design a lot. But as like a character and the story and what they did with that particular game, I think like, you know, their whole like soul machine or whatever thing was kind of dumb. They give her a backstory, you know, a better backstory, more coherent background and plot, and I'll probably like her a lot more. In a way, but I can also see why he named him 21. I mean, if you think about it, Cell is technically the 21st. If anything, she should be 22. But Cell does come from like a different line of cyborgs. Here's the big question. As much as I like 21, do I even have any renders of her? I have no idea. I was sure that I did, but it is always a possibility that I do not. Yeah. Huh. Yeah, I don't have any renders or model sheets of 21. This is outrage. Plenty of Cell, but yeah, I need a 21. Yeah, that's what I was saying, you know, Cell comes from a different line of cyborgs. But all in all, he is still technically the 21st. Let me see if I got one in here, because I know this one folder has some stuff in it that I don't have in the other folders. Nope, none in there too. Okay, so yeah, I got to hop on here and grab a Android 21. There was a time like I was considering putting 21 into DB New Age, but I decided against it. Because then it opens up the worm can of, well, if this character's in it, then why aren't these ones? You know, so on and such forth. And I wanted to try and keep the story as concise as I possibly can. Well, thank you, Isaiah. I appreciate that. I actually forgot to check out where we were at in terms of the watch hour timeline so far. We have been crawling up. The last couple of days have actually been like really good, especially like yesterday. Yesterday we had a really good turnout for the DB New Age stream. You know, and I know that is like one of my more popular things that people really, you know, they come out in force for the DB New Age timeline streams. I just wish I could do those more, but like I said, I have bills I have to pay first. Yeah, I took care of all my bills for the month. For this month have been paid so far. That's why I said I have to shill myself a little bit more. The bar on Ko-fi also doesn't take into account the money that I make with Masako and any commissions that I get on the side. Any and all commissions that happen on the side that don't come through Ko-fi don't get represented in the bar. This Harley Quinn dress is like, it is kind of baffling. But I can kind of understand it. Yeah, the lounge has only been around since October. Mid to late October is when the lounge became a thing. Well, that's an interesting discussion. Like, which outfit do you guys prefer? Do you prefer the Majin 21 outfit or Human 21's outfit? For me, I prefer the Human 21 outfit. Only because, like, I see the Majin 21 outfit on so many other OCs that I'm kind of like, it's overdone for me. I kind of like the Human 21's outfit because, like, we don't see this on every other character. But, like, I could go on the internet and find, like, dozens of female Majins who have outfits identical or the same. Dress without the lab coat is pretty good. Oh yes, Isayla. There was actually a account on Instagram, and it was run by this girl, and she like was head over heels in love with Rigger. And she did like all kind of role plays and stuff like based around him and stuff, and to be honest, like originally, like one of the things from one of those roleplay accounts is actually got incorporated into the story, because originally Rigger and Sapari didn't live together. That was actually something that got added by a roleplay account who was actually trying to do like a faithful, like somewhat recreation of Rigger and Sapari's relationship. And she was actually the one who came up with like Sapari's parents like being killed and then going to stay with Rigger. Oh, I'm sorry, Kazo. The freaking the freaking chat windows. The chat window was rolling a little faster, and I got the names mixed up. I'm sorry, but yeah, dude. Yeah, people have husbandoed Rigger before. It was old Rigger. Today's chat was a train wreck. Debbie Downer kind of came in and like threw the chat for a loop. But no, yeah, there was a there's, like I said, there's a roleplay account that like I think she's like even still active. I think she's still active and doing role plays, but yeah, I've checked out a couple of different roleplay accounts before, and with their permission, I incorporated certain things about them into the story. Isabella, believe it, like, not like unironically, like tea sounds like really, really good right now. I have ginger snap Christmas tea. I haven't been able to hear anything about Fighter Z. Kazo, I'm the tipsy one. I'm sorry. I used to not be, but it's kind of like a similar thing like that happened with me with coffee. I used to not be like a really big coffee drinker at all. I hated it, as a matter of fact. I tried to drink it, and unless like I completely drowned it in creamer and sugar, I couldn't drink it. But as time like went on, like my taste for it like kind of came in, and I now like I really like dig coffee. I can't drink it as much anymore because like I still put like a lot of creamer in it, and you know it's just it overloads me with caffeine because I drink a lot of it. Fighter Z, whatever. I'll take both. Ah, Sidrian, what's going on? Welcome. Oh, also, because some progress has actually been made on it, you can even ask Kazo about it. I actually sent Kazo the beginnings of the script for episode 1 of Explore the Lore, about the origins of the true Super Saiyan. I don't know how long it'll be before it's done all the way. Especially since like I'm just writing the script right now and we still have to put the video together and edit it. But that should be something coming in the somewhat near future. Yeah, I have considered turning the on-screen chat back on. I just don't know if we're... Especially since, like, you know, we're not going to be here for a whole lot much more longer. I intend to finish this up, and then I've got some stuff that I got to take care of. But this was really important. I figure we'll just leave the chat. We'll leave the on-screen chat off for the time being, and because I do think we have nothing but adults in here now. We don't have children who are trying to cause a ruckus anymore. I could be wrong, but I'm not anxious to be proven wrong. So we'll leave on-screen chat off for the time being, and whenever we come back, we'll turn it back on and see if people want to play nice and not ruin it for the rest of us. I'm in the same boat as Ayla. If time travel is done really well, then I don't really mind it all that much. But when time travel is just, you know, an unstable house of cards, or you can't follow your own rules, like, I remember I saw one story regarding time travel, and like they were trying to establish the rules of their time travel. And in the beginning, they said in their time travel that if you go back to the past and you do something, you can't alter the present. So, like, if you went back in time or whatever and you stepped on, like, a dinosaur egg or whatever, it wouldn't have a butterfly effect. But they would have their characters going back in time and changing things, and then when they would come to the present, things would be different. So there was, like, no internal consistency with it, like, in that regard. And I think that's, you know, that in particular is just something that's lazy. Well, at least you're self-aware, Kazo. Alright. I think we're okay, so let's see if people want to be civil and mature. I have faith in everybody that's, you know, who's a regular here. Isabella, were you asking Isaiah or were you asking me about favorite time travel story? Oh, you asked everybody? Okay. It was an open question. I would have to agree, Sidrian. Although, like, I'm not like a huge Doctor Who fan, but the ones that I've seen that I really, really enjoyed, I think those are some of the best, like, time travel stories. Like, I was a big fan of, like, the Vincent Van Gogh episodes. Those were actually some of my favorites. Those episodes actually, like, legit made me cry. Favorite Doctor? Hmm. I, hmm. I think I would have to say David Tennant. I think David Tennant's my favorite Doctor. It was his episodes that actually, like, got me started into watching Doctor Who. Particularly the Weeping Angels episodes. I wasn't very familiar with, like, the show beforehand. Like, I'd seen people, like, cosplaying as the Doctor and everything, but I really didn't, like, know anything about it. Peter Capaldi was a good Doctor. David and Matt are probably, like, my top two. He is very, very underrated. Yeah, if I'm not mistaken, like, I wasn't, like, watching the show full time at that point, but, like, he had a very short run as Doctor, didn't he? We don't talk about the dark times. Him and Matt Smith did the Doctor for 3 years. It seemed like Capaldi wasn't in there for that long. I feel like he was in there for like a season and then Jodie like replaced him. But like I said, I wasn't able to watch the show like full force at that point. Yeah, it's like I said, Isaiah, we don't talk about the dark times. Bane, I'm missing my textures. Bane, I'm in Minecraft. It's a vault. What do we need? A drill. It's a bigger vault. What do we need? 2 drills. And let's see. And that's our day. We got both of our thumbnails done, and I think they look pretty snazzy. We get Good Boy again, meeting 21. But yeah, that's gonna be it for today, guys. Thank all of you lovelies who came out, including some of the new folks, except for the Debbie Downer from earlier, but we won't talk about him anymore. Or them anymore, whoever they might be. Thank all the new people who came in, whether you lurked, whether you chatted. I really appreciate it. Thank you guys again so much for coming out. I always love it when you guys just come and just spend time with me. It means so much. So tomorrow is my day off, so I will be off tomorrow. We will be back again on Wednesday. I should be releasing the up-to-date schedule in just a little bit. But again, thank you guys again so much for coming out. I am Malik Torihane. This is has been the TEMPTacle Lounge. I love you all, and I will see all of my freaky darlings again next time.